Hello again everyone and welcome back for another episode of Transistor. We've just made it to the high-rise district and we've just swapped out Bounce into our passive slot, so we should get a little deflection shield. And I think this could be
Hope this works.
a giant lift.
Next stop,
Cool.
high-rise.
I'm weird but cool.
Something's wrong.
There's my deflection shield.
We're off.
Pop. Smack. Oh, there's a lot of these to take care of, isn't there? God. Right, let's get some friends out. Okay, right. You. Can go bark, bark, backstab this. You can also go bark, bark, backstab this. Me, I'm gonna smack it once. And I'm gonna go into this. Let's take that back actually, because I can get there more efficiently. All of the doggy fun.
Close one.
Awesome, level 6. That means we get another
Feel that?
process. Yeah, another function. Get. Force a target closer to the user. Okay. So it's not just a gun thing. Now that's a gun thing. Let's get that. +1 upgrade slot? Yeah. Ooh, is that for just any of them? Interesting. Let's do that one. Processor will respawn themselves in much less time. User will access. Oh, geez. That's nasty. This we can cope with. Let's get this one. And we might put it on, we might not. We don't have to.
Almost there.
This looks like our destination here.
Welcome home.
Woohoo! So I'm guessing we lived in the high-rise district. Right. Let's put that limiter on. We just need to be faster on taking cells out. But we're going to swap our skills out properly. Let's just see, was there any that we needed to read at this point? Yes. Okay, so Neola Chin's disappearance. The Camerata saw in Miss Chin an invaluable moral compass of sorts. Someone predominantly driven by philanthropic goals and seeking no personal gain from her actions. This type of perspective, they felt, was an important counterbalance in comparison to some of the other individuals they had in mind, whose work was no less significant to the city, but whose intentions were not as plain to see. After her disappearance, those who knew Miss Cheen reluctantly came to believe that the channel incident shook her resolve enough to where she decided to go away for a while to reignite her passions. Cool. And of course, ping. Right, let's remove. We're going to go for ping. Now we're going to put it in here. And then I think we're going to modify it. Increases the range and velocity, but not damage. This crashes the target effectively. So it turns it into a ranged crash, which is not bad. Multiple projectiles, better at close range, so it turns it into a shotgun. Makes it usable in turn recovery, which is very useful. Let's get that in there. Greater backstab damage. Charm. Prevents cells from spawning, that's always good. Bounces. Bouncing is very tempting. Alright, let's get bouncing on it. Okay, so we also want mask. We'll put mask where we normally have it. That's twice the length of mask. We don't really run out of mask time. Let's get pets in and let's spark them up. And let's put breach as our passive. And that'll do for now, I think.
Something a little faster for a change.
Okay, I kind of like ping. Doesn't do much damage, we know, but it's going to be ricocheting between things.
Stay. Stay.
Stop it, doggy! Puppy, no! Bark, bark. Bark, bark. Ping, 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 ping.
Bad boy.
Okay, so I definitely need something with a little bit more oomph to it. I think we'll take,
Let's keep moving.
yeah, let's head back. We'll take that off our passive, and we'll put breach on there temporarily just so we get that done. So, remove installed, select function, oops, install passive. So that's going to give, yeah, damage resistance and immunity to slow and disable, which is always good. Let's have a quick read of this. So the subject not found. Timestamp on subject integration coincides with the timestamp of previous authenticated user relinquishing access and control. Although subject's trace data was corrupted during interrogation, during integration, nonetheless such data has its uses and consequently derived a suitable function. Subject's trace data remains disjointed and cannot be recovered. Interesting. So we've got no idea who this is, where it came from. But we can see like all the different things that it's doing, and we've got that all finished off now. So tick, tick, tick. And let's have a quick read of ping. Right. Enter Yalafod.
Precinct did a press conference and everything.
How many cases must one crack to become the most highly decorated detective in the 18th precinct? Even this, Officer Henter Yalaford knew ahead of time. although he never acted prideful about it. Of course, Officer Yellowford was no mere detective, he was a forecaster. This is one of the rarest and least understood professions in Cloudbank, though the results spoke for themselves. Officer Yellowford possessed an almost uncanny ability to solve any mystery that blew into town. So it was that he became very interested in the reasons why Central Administration quietly decided to take down the northwestern edge of the Goldwalk district until further notice. Okay. We kind of need to turn it into a passive, so let's take it off. Let's put bounce in instead. And we'll add bounce to this. More efficient to plan during turn and faster in real time. That sounds good. And we'll put this in as well. Bounce will be usable during turn recovery, so bounce will become pretty awesome. Oops. We can fit this in as well. There we go.
Looks promising. Maybe not for these.
That does not look practical, but, you know, I'll take it. Okay, so terrace apartments, or we can head upstairs. Let's have a gander. There's an OBC terminal there. Let's take a quick look at that.
So the word is
Process spreads to 66% of Cloudbank. Unexplained outbreak causes mass relocation efforts across the city. The entire western half of Cloudbank is now offline as Central Administration scrambles to contain the threat and relocate citizens to designated safe zones. Casualty rates are unknown through the missing person report missing person reports crossed 100,000 as of this writing. Authorities denied foreknowledge of the epidemic and urged citizens to travel east as soon as possible and to register relocation requests at their local OBC terminals.
Whole town's being held ransom.
Let's head down and have a quick look at that, and then we'll go into those apartments.
Used to be able to see the bay from here.
It's just a regular access point.
Glad you're taking this in stride. Best view in town.
Ooh. Okay, so this is our place.
It's strange coming here. Like this. Can't imagine what it's like for you. Well, at least Junction Jan's delivered. Mystery Jan's. Topped with stuff. Flatbread delivery still going strong. Not so bad when it's cold. Not that I know anymore.
I wonder if that changes depending on what you order earlier. Wait. Is that my jacket around the sword? Oh yes, it is.
How are you gonna... Oh. It all looks fine from up here.
Okay, let's keep going up.
Can't even see the canals.
Caution. Never like it when something says caution. Dude.
I'm starting to lose you.
You're right, sword. Transistor. Dude. Alright, let's get some pets out. So double bounce. You can go over here, bark, bark. You can go over here, bark, bark. Stop it, puppy. Okay, let's get our own puppies back out. And let's try this properly. So, round here, we need a bounce. Borrow you. In fact, blocked. Let's head round the back and do that. Then we'll mask and we'll bounce that. God damn these fetchers. Let's switch it. That's not a friend. God, that thing is healing so much. You know what? Let's steal it. Let's steal this as well. Right, now kill this. Finally! That took far too long.
What happened?
Okay, so not particularly happy with this current skill set. We're going to change this.
You know, I never thought much of the high-rise. Far from the water. Then I found out you lived here.
He's really not sounding too well, is he? Okay, well, we can do these little bits of reading while we're here. So, Red, disappearance. The Camerata found her one night, once the crowds dispersed after one of her performances. They had reason to believe she would be alone, rehearsing said new material. But she was not alone, and the presence of another individual disrupted aspects of the Camerata's plan for the night. Red survived the incident, becoming separated from the Camerata due to these unforeseen events on their part. Although her trace data remains intact, partial transfer did occur, including transfer of ownership status of something the Camerata believes theirs. Interesting. Let's take that out. And we've also got ping to read. So, enter Yellowfoot. Investigation. Officially speaking, Officer Yellowfoot could only do so much until the administration provided sufficient clearance for his own safety. But one of the side effects of Officer Yellowfoot's talents as a forecaster was his insatiable desire to confirm his hypotheses. So he decided to move forwards with his investigation, sensing significant trouble and not wanting to sit idly by, rather than do his job. What he discovered in Goldwalk shook Officer Yellowfoot to his core. He had never seen anything like it, and his hands shook as he prepared his report on the spot. But he ceased transcription when several individuals approached him. He did not expect them either. Okay, let's take that out. Let's stick it in our passive slot. That'll give us more movement in turn time. And we're going to get rid of balance. Install. File room with more velocity. In fact, you know what? I would much rather install this and this. And that will be pretty good. So, we've got this in our passive now. That's good. Yeah. No limiters need changing. And the rest of it I'm pretty happy with, but we've only got 16 memory, so, you know, only so much we can do. And on that note, I think that's a good point for us to pause there for the day. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be carrying on with more Transistor, so do tune in next time. If you are enjoying it, do remember to drop us a like or drop us a comment or something, and just let me know. And either way, I will see you soon.